Whether it's passes on the field or passes on the track, Center Grove head coach Eric Moore has an eye on it. Even in his office, his passions are on full display.
You kind of mix a little racing and football in here, is that right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Racing and football, crew chief, head coach.
You're a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
At the track.
And his allegiance is no secret. Center Grove and Tony Stewart, with a few other drivers mixed in.
Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart, those are my favorite drivers. They have places here in the office. As I became a head coach and I was able to decorate the way I wanted to in my office and have my own hobbies, my hobby is racing. I love to go to races. I love the Kentucky Speedway. I love to go. I love the Nationwide Series. I love anything with four wheels and goes in a circle. I'm not totally against Formula One, that stuff. Just don't understand it.
Even his artifacts, keepsakes from football wins and fast drivers.
Jimmy Johnson's lug nuts. Yeah, there used to be 12, and my kids have all lost them at show and tell. And this is Tony Stewart signed me a go-kart that I did not drive this wheel. I'm way too fat for that. It's a front-end spring from the track. Fell off one of the sprint cars. That's Copper Kettle. That has nothing to do with NASCAR. That has nothing to do with NASCAR. That's pretty daggone good.
Hey, but this is still the biggest trophy.
Yes, that still applies.
Call them signature moments, but for Moore, the two sports share more similarities than differences. It's all about a drive to compete.
How does football and racing compare?
Yeah, well, you know, racing is set up in sort of like halves and quarters like football is. They go out for so many laps or a quarter, they change everything, and they check their stats. You do the same thing in football. You go through a series or two or a quarter or halftime, you check what's going on, what's plays worked, what's not working, what are they doing against us, what are we doing against them. It's all this information that changes place, and I think that's the neatest thing about racing that you really don't know until you listen to it.
2, 1, wheel straight, foot on the brake, right side to fuel. Be ready, be ready, be ready, tick, 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 tick.
The adjustments you have to make, that's the biggest thing probably. All the adjustments you have to make in football against a defense, against an offense, the adjustments that guys got to make to their cars, and the great communication skills is what I love to watch. How when one team doesn't ever seem to win, maybe it's because they don't communicate well. That driver doesn't communicate with the crew chief well. When a football team doesn't seem to win sometimes, maybe it's they have bad communication. They're not getting the message to the kids the right way. They're not getting the feedback. They're not hearing what the kids are saying about them.
And it's clear at CG his kids understand. It's a personable atmosphere, a mix of jokes and jocks.
Never bet, never argue.
It's not a stretch to say everyone is on board, and that includes the racing. In fact, knowing Coach Moore's favorites has its advantages.
During the summer, if we had a run or something and Tony Stewart won, just take the day off.
Wow.
So, hey.
So everybody's a big Tony Stewart fan on this team.
Everybody's a big Tony Stewart fan. We know. We'll watch the news right before Tony Stewart won. All right, let's go.
We're good to go.
We're good to go tomorrow. I don't know about the day after that, but, you know, with Tony Stewart winning, that's a big deal for him.
Especially at Indy. Not only is it Moore's favorite track, but for the last 10 years, he's driven the pace cars for a variety of celebrities before the race.
That's a lot of fun. That's got to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of nice drivers. That's the day I spent with Kim Kardashian. Yeah, not everybody can say that, can they?
You're a regular TMZer. I mean, come on now.
Entertainment Tonight or I don't know what I'm at.
So whether it's victory on the field or victory lane at the track, it's about the sports he loves and the quest to enjoy more.
It's cool to have perspective or history of both sports.
Absolutely.
To realize where they came from to where they are now.
Yeah, and where they're going to go.
Right.
You know, and now we're seeing a whole different level of football being played, and it's just in a whole different level of racing. And it's still two of the greatest American sports ever.
Racing?
Racing and football.
Jimmy Daggett is carrying. Check that. Melvin Daggett.